Welcome back to Man of Substance. Today we're going to talk about one of the most confusing things about dating. Why do women do what they do? If you've ever been annoyed when a woman ignored a good man in favor of someone who barely acknowledged her, you're not alone. And no, this isn't just about bad boys versus nice guys. It's about something much deeper. Let's be honest. The idea that women love men who mistreat them is oversimplified. It's not about mistreatment, it's about value. Women are biologically and psychologically wired to be drawn to what they perceive as high value. And here's the harsh truth. No matter how difficult it is, putting a woman on a pedestal tells her that he values her more than she values him, and if she gets the sense that you value her more than she values you, game over. Men make a big mistake when they think that treating a woman like a queen from the start will make her love them. If a man puts her needs ahead of his own, she doesn't see that as strength. She sees it as neediness. And nothing makes a woman less beautiful than a man who needs her validation to feel whole. The guys who don't put women ahead of themselves are the ones who stay focused on their needs, their goals, and their own standards. When women see these guys, they make her feel strong. They make her feel competitive, and she starts to wonder why he isn't chasing her and what he's doing that's more important. Suddenly, she's the one trying to prove herself to him. It's not about being cold or disrespectful. It's about positioning yourself as the prize. Women don't like men who are too open, too eager, or too easy to get with. They like men who are selective, who have options, and who doesn't give their time and energy away without earning it. That's what makes them attractive. Today, we're going to talk about 7 main reasons why women are attracted to men who don't put them first, and how changing your mindset will instantly change how women see you. If you want to stop being ignored and start getting the respect and attention you deserve, stay locked in. Let's get started. I've made a Podia community where I break down everything you need to know step by step. You'll get no nonsense, useful advice that will boost your confidence and help you make stronger, more meaningful connections. And the best part is that the first 20 people who join will get a special discount. So don't wait. Click the link in the description to secure your spot. Share this with someone you think could use it. One thing that women want is things that they can't have. One of the most important things to know about beauty is that people, especially women, want things that are just out of reach. When something is too easy to get, its value goes down. This is how people are, which is why high-end brands charge so much. High exclusivity makes people want something, and the same is true in relationships. Women don't want a man who is too available. If she knows you're always there, responding instantly, and willing to drop everything for her, she starts to take you for granted. She doesn't have to work for your attention. It's just there waiting for her. What's exciting is when something doesn't require work. When a man isn't always available and isn't always looking for her, it has a different effect. He makes people curious. She starts to wonder why he's not chasing her like other guys do. Is he busy? Does he have other women he could be interested in? What makes him so unique? When a woman asks those questions, she's already emotionally involved. Imagine a guy who texts a woman every morning, always compliments her, and is the first to make plans with her. At first, she likes the attention, but as time goes on, she stops caring about it because she knows it's going to happen. Now, take a different man. He's friendly, but he doesn't go out of his way to check in all the time. He responds when he feels like it, keeps conversations short, and focuses on his own life. This is the guy she finds mysterious, and she starts to think too much about why he's different. When a woman has to work to get a man's time and attention, it makes her feel like he is the prize, not the other way around. And when she feels like she's the one chasing, everything changes. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about making yourself look like someone who naturally has choices and goals. Beyond her, A man who doesn't need a woman becomes the man she wants. If you can master this mindset, you'll start to see how powerful scarcity is in attraction. Next, we'll talk about something even more important: why respect is earned, not given, and why men who chase approval always lose it. Respect must be earned. It's a common mistake for men to think that women will respect them automatically if they're nice, treat them well, and do everything right. But the truth is that women don't respect men who give away their value for free. Respect is something you earn, not something you demand. Think about it this way: a leader doesn't beg people to follow him, people naturally gravitate towards him. But when a man tries too hard to get a woman's respect, whether by over investigating, let's break it down with a simple situation. When a woman feels that she treats him differently, two men go on a date with a woman. The first guy wants to impress her, so he agrees with everything she says and keeps telling her he likes her. He seems afraid to say the wrong thing because he wants to be liked. The second guy is calm and doesn't seem too interested in whether she likes him or not. If she says something he doesn't agree with, he challenges her, and if she acts cocky, he doesn't put up with it. Who do you think she respects more? The first guy is too eager to win her over, which makes him weaker. The second guy, on the other hand, stands his ground and makes it clear that his respect isn't given to her automatically. She has to earn it. That's the difference between men who are respected and those who are ignored. If you put her above you, she will always look down on you. But if you carry yourself with value, confidence, and the ability to walk away if necessary, she has no choice but to respect you. You make a good point when you say that despair kills attraction. Nothing kills attraction faster than desperation. If a woman thinks you need her approval and are waiting for her to decide your worth, she loses interest. This isn't because women are mean or cruel, but because attraction isn't based on behavior. It's based on how she sees your worth, your confidence, and your ability to stand your ground. Women respect men who don't seek validation. If she notices that your mood depends on whether she texts you back, if you're too eager to please, or if you prioritize her over everything else, she starts to see you as less valuable. And here's the harsh truth: if a woman sees you as less valuable, she will never feel strong attraction for you. The men who women desire the most are the ones who don't chase approval. These men are secure in themselves. They know their worth and they don't crumble. If a woman takes too long to reply or isn't immediately showing interest, they have an abundance mindset. They understand that one woman's attention doesn't define their value. But when a man becomes desperate, whether by constantly checking in, double texting, or acting overly agreeable, he is essentially saying, "Please choose me, please tell me I'm good enough." And the second a woman senses that her attraction fades, she doesn't want a man who begs for her attention. She wants a man whose attention is earned. Let's be honest, desperation feels off, no matter who it's coming from. Imagine a stranger overly complimenting you, agreeing with everything you say, or always being available at your convenience. You'd start to feel uncomfortable, maybe even annoyed. That's exactly how women feel when a man is too eager to win them over. It makes them wonder, why is he trying so hard? What's wrong with him? When a woman pulls away, men who are still attracted to her don't freak out or try to fix things or get her interest back. Instead, they stay calm, focused, and in charge. They know that a high-value man never chases, he just chooses. And if a woman doesn't like what he brings to the table, he's fine walking away. The bottom line is that the harder you try to make her like you, the less she will. But the moment you stop needing her approval, she starts to want yours next. We'll talk about one of the most important psychological reasons why women are attracted to guys. Other women want to stay. The power of indifference. Tuned point 4. The power of indifference. One thing about attraction that can't be argued with is that people value what they might lose. When something is too simple, safe, or predictable, it stops being exciting. This is why, in relationships, the man who doesn't care about her and isn't easily swayed by games always wins. As women, they like uncertainty, mystery, and the thrill of the unknown. If they know exactly where they stand with you and feel completely secure in your attention, their desire starts to fade. It's not that they want to lose interest, it's that they can't help it. It's human nature to want what feels just out of reach. You've seen this happen before. The guy who is too eager, always available, and always checking in gets ignored. On the other hand, the guy who is focused and doesn't make a woman his top priority can't stop thinking about him. She overanalyzes his actions, questions his feelings, and starts trying harder to get his attention. That's the power of indifference. It makes her doubt. She wonders, does he really like me? When she starts to wonder what's different about him, she's already emotionally invested. But here's where most men go wrong. When they feel a woman pulling away, they panic. They start texting more, trying harder, and proving themselves. They do anything to keep her interested. But in the process, they ruin everything because she knows she has them. It's no longer a secret or a thrill to chase after something. Men with strong bodies never fall for this trick. They don't let what a woman does affect how they feel. If she texts less, they don't panic and start overcompensating. If she plays games, they don't react. They understand that a high-value man doesn't chase approval, and because they don't need to chase, they naturally attract. Here's what most men don't realize. Indifference isn't about manipulating women. It's about truly being a man who doesn't need external validation. It's about having a life so full of purpose, so strong, that whether a woman stays or leaves doesn't shake you. When you carry yourself with that mindset, women don't just want your attention. They fight for women are naturally drawn to men. That other women want it. Point 5. Women are naturally drawn to men that other women want. It's not just about personal attraction, it's about perception. When a woman sees that other women desire you, it immediately signals to her that you have value. It makes her wonder what's so special about him. Why are other women? It's called social proof, and it's one of the things that makes you want to be with her more when she starts to question you. Of the strongest psychological triggers in attraction, women don't want to feel like they're making the wrong choice, so they look for external validation. Even from other women, if a man is already getting female attention, it tells her that he has qualities worth competing for. On the other hand, if no woman seems to be interested in him, she subconsciously assumes there's a reason for that. And that's why men who struggle the most with women are usually the ones who are completely ignored by them. Women don't just want a man, they want a man who is wanted the moment a guy enters a happy relationship. Suddenly, other women notice him more. It's not a coincidence. His value has been proven, and now other women see him differently. This is why high-status men, celebrities, athletes, or even the popular guy in social circles never have to chase the perception of desirability is already working in their favor. It happens in everyday life, too. If you walk into a room and see two men, one standing alone, the other surrounded by women having fun, relaxed, confident. Which one seems more attractive? For the same reason that a restaurant with a long queue feels more appealing than one that's empty, people think that something must be valuable if other people want it. This is why having options is so important. Not only does it boost your confidence, but it also changes how women see you. A man who is genuinely wanted by others cares about himself differently. He's not desperate, overeager, or bending over backwards to get women's attention, and that's what makes him so attractive. But the important thing to remember is that you can't fake social proof. It happens naturally when you focus on your value. When women see that you're a man in demand, they won't just want you, they'll start fighting for you. Attention isn't worth it. When it's free, attention loses value. One of the biggest mistakes men make in dating is giving their attention away, like it's worthless. If a man constantly checks in or is available for her without her doing anything to earn it, he lowers his value in her eyes without even realizing it. The sad truth is that most men don't understand how attraction works. They think that if I give her everything right away, she'll appreciate me more. But that's not how women work. Women don't want attention that's given to them for free. They want excitement, surprise, and the thrill of getting a high value man's attention. If a man gives her a lot of attention without asking for anything in return, he comes across as weak and desperate. One of the fastest ways to kill interest is to be desperate. Men need to wake up and understand that women want their attention. The more freely they give it away, the less valuable it becomes. Think about it. What's worth more, a diamond that's rare and hard to find, or a cheap stone you can pick up anywhere? Women want a man whose attention feels like a rare prize, not one who hands it out to every woman he meets. Too many men are out here, double texting, liking every post, and waiting by their phones for a response, while the women they chase barely even acknowledge them. And it's not because these women are cruel, it's because they don't have to work for that attention. The moment a woman realizes she doesn't have to put in effort, she loses respect, and once respect is gone, attraction follows. Men need to start setting higher standards for themselves instead of giving unlimited attention to a woman. Just because she's attractive, they should ask themselves, has she earned it? Does she reciprocate? Is she actually interested in me? Or am I just feeding her ego? When a man values himself, he stops throwing his energy into people who don't. Dezo B. Irvit, he moves differently. He becomes selective, and that's when women start chasing him a high value. Man knows that women want his attention, but it's not a right. He doesn't waste time on women who are just interested in him for fun or to keep him as an option. Instead, he focuses on himself, his goal, and his purpose, and women naturally want to be a part of his life. I will explain why men who put themselves first always win. Men who put themselves first win. Tuned point 7. Men who put themselves first when they spend too much time chasing women instead of excellence. They change their plans, give up their goals, and make women the center of their world, only to be confused when those women lose interest. The truth is that women are drawn to guys who care about more than just themselves. When a man puts himself first, he automatically gets respect and interest. Women don't want a man who revolves around them. They want a man who is on a mission. A man whose time is valuable. The moment a woman realizes that a man is willing to drop everything for her, she starts seeing him differently, not as a strong, independent leader, but as someone who is too easily controlled. And no woman is attracted to a man who lacks direction. The men who win in life and relationships are the ones who focus on their own growth. They prioritize their careers, their fitness, their mindset, before worrying about impressing women. And ironically, that's what makes women chase them. When a man is truly busy, when he has things to accomplish, women start fighting for a place in his life. They respect a man who doesn't drop everything for them because they know his time is earned, not given away freely. Too many men get it backward. They think if they show enough love, enough effort, enough availability, a woman will appreciate them more. But it doesn't work that way. Women don't respect men who need them. They respect men who choose them. And a man can only choose a woman from a place of power if he's already fulfilled on his own. Look around at the men women admire the most. They aren't the ones sitting by the phone waiting for a reply. They aren't the ones canceling plans to be available. They are the men who are so focused on their own growth that women feel lucky just to get a fraction of their attention. That's the kind of energy that pulls women in a man who prioritizes himself, never needs to chase. He naturally attracts his energy, his drive, his purpose. These are the things that make women crave his presence, and the best part, he doesn't do it for women. He does it for himself. Women are just a byproduct of his success. Men need to come to their senses and stop putting women first. Improve your life and get ahead. If you work on yourself, the right people will come after you. That's how you win. A lot of guys are wrong about this. Women don't like the guy who treats them well. They like the guy they have to work for. You could be the most loyal, available, and attentive man in the world. But if she doesn't have to work for your attention, she won't value it. The truth is that when a woman knows she has you completely, she gets excited, goes away. Women are attracted to men who put them first in their lives. If your life is all about chasing her, you're telling her, I have nothing more important to do. And once she sees that, she loses interest. So here's my challenge to you. Stop chasing, stop forgiving, and start putting yourself first. Women don't respect men who need them. They respect men who choose them from a position of strength. Leave a comment below. Have you ever noticed that a woman wanted you more after you stopped caring so much? I'll be reading and responding, so let's talk if you want to learn more about these ideas. There's a link to my Podia community in the description. It's full of powerful tips to help you master your manhood in the dating world of today. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep your power. It was fun to watch. See you in the next one.